I am Ozioma, and this is my story. Imagine that a mature man is sleeping with an 8 years old child, a child that he is supposed to protect, a child that calls him dad. And when this little girl tells her mom will ask her to keep quiet and don't say such a thing outside. That 8 years old child is me, and that man is my stepfather. My mother knows everything that happened, but she didn't protect me. She said if we talk, we will suffer, that I should not say a word. This man abused me a lot. I didn't have a choice than to run away from home at the age of 11 years. Since then, I have been hustling. I don't know man. I don't have any boyfriend. I hate men. I say no man will ever touch me. That is why I detest men so much. I decide to enter street to hustle. There is nothing I haven't done just to feed. I have hawked, I have carried blocks, I have done so many menial jobs. Guys, please support my YouTube channel by subscribing. This is the biggest way you can help me. Thank you. Ozioma was a tough, street smart woman of 25 years old. Life has never been easy for her, and she wore that toughness like an armor, always in rugged jeans, oversized t-shirt and sneakers. Her hair was either braided or scattered. People said she walked like a boy and fight like a boy too. Ozioma wasn't just surviving, she was fighting to exist. One day, while flipping through a newspaper at a roadside kiosk, a headline caught her eyes: "Become a surrogate mom and earn 8 million naira. No physical contact is required." Ozioma's heart skipped. 8 million naira for a woman who had hustled all her life. This is a golden ticket. I must apply for this one. Oh, shebi na to carry baby and give birth to. And boom, my 8 million naira. She was so excited, she applied immediately and attended the evaluation with other hopeful women who also applied for the contract. After the evaluation, Ozioma was selected. She was overjoyed when she was selected. Her terms were simple: 9 months of pregnancy and hand over the baby, my 8 million for my hand, and I will never look back. The contract came with clear conditions. The child's father, Okezie, will provide everything during the pregnancy, but she will never claim the baby afterwards. Ozioma didn't care. She wasn't interested in motherhood. She just wanted the money. Okezie, a wealthy and deep-flawed man, he was bastardly rich, a face women couldn't resist, and a temper that sent them running. His relationships were fleeting. He was controlling, abusive, and impatient with women. His late girlfriend, Zeno, was the only woman who truly loved him and tolerated his excesses. But she had a terrible accident and died immediately. Okezie, desperate for an heir but unwilling to deal with relationships. Okezie's friend Michael suggested him hiring a surrogate mom. When Okezie saw Ozioma, he froze. She looks like Zeno, her sharp eyes and her boldness. He chose her without hesitation, though he secretly hoped to win her over. Ozioma moved into Okezie's luxurious home as part of the agreement. She made it clear from that day one: "Don't come near me, don't talk to me unless it is important, and don't try to control me. I am not your ex-girlfriend." Okezie smiled, but soon realized she wasn't joking. One day, in a fit of temper, he tried to assert himself, thinking he could intimidate her. Big mistake. Ozioma fought back physically. She slapped and warned him. Don't try such nonsense with me again. If not, I will break your nose. From that day, they maintained their distance. She stayed in her own baggy clothes, refused to let anyone dictate her life, and focused on her pregnancy. But something began to change as the month passed. As her baby boom grew, Ozioma started feeling a connection she had never expected. She talked to her unborn child, rubbing her stomach, saying, "I can't wait to see you, if you are going to look like me." After some seconds, her mood changed, saying to the baby, "So I will give you out like this. I am sorry. I have signed an agreement and I can't go against it. I don't know I will grow to love you like this. Don't get mad at me. I am so sorry, my child." Ozioma sobbed continuously. By the seventh month, Ozioma was tormented by the thought of giving the baby away. She tried to shake it off, but the bond was undeniable. One night, she called Okezie to the living room. With tears streaming down her face, she said, "I am begging you with my life. Please don't cut me off from my child's life. Let me be involved of my child's life. I don't need the money anymore." Okezie was confused and asked why. That is when Ozioma opened up about her past, the abuse, the betrayal, and her lifelong distrust of men. She poured out her pain, sobbing as she recounts her stepfather's actions and her mother's silence. Okezie, for his first time in life, felt so much pain in him. He sat silently, processing her story. As the day went by, Okezie found himself softening towards Ozioma. Her strength, her resilience, and her vulnerability struck a chord in him. He began treating her with kindness, making small gestures like bringing her food or ensuring she was comfortable. Ozioma noticed the change but remained wary. However, as the baby's due date approached, their interaction grew warmer. Okezie confessed to his friend Michael and his desire to build a family. When Ozioma gave birth to a healthy baby boy, she was overwhelmed with love. Holding the child in her arms, she knew she couldn't walk away. She told Okezie, "This baby needs me. I can't leave him. I won't." Okezie surprisingly agreed. He admitted he had been hoping she would stay, not just for the baby but for him too. He asked her to give him a chance, promising to be better, to change for her and their son. They both smiled. They built a life together, learning to trust each other and heal from their past. Ozioma said to him, "Okezie, I didn't plan to fall deeply in love with you." And Okezie replied, "But I planned it, to make you fall in love with me like this." They both chuckled and hugged. Ozioma and Okezie became a family, raising their son Junior in a home filled with love and laughter. Ozioma, once a hardened survivor, found joy in motherhood and partnership, and Okezie, once a broken man, found redemption in a woman who taught him the true meaning of how to respect and love women. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is the biggest way you can support me. Thank you. I love you so much. Mwah.